Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too. Kumar coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Please make him welcome.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got that away nicely. Six runs added in that over. New Zealand are 6 for 1. Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged. The bowler looks really confident. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. 6 runs added in the over. New Zealand 12 for 2.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Kumar from the south end. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Good fielding out in the boundary. Didn't hear or see anything.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Power and precision in that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch. And that's gone, amazing catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. New Zealand are 27 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, through the gap. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Over, New Zealand 34 for 4. Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Good shot, a beauty. Jadeja, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Jadeja has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Milne looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Thick edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Jadeja from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot. Sodhi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Misses everything. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 3 off it. New Zealand a 38 for 7.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Rohit comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Sodhi has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. The bowler looks really confident. Sodhi in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Sodhi gone for not many.
Number 10.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Going with pace now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have set a target of 54 runs. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball.
Dug that out well. Crack. Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed a lot. Nice solid defensive shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, whack. Kicked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. On that nicely, good defence. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. KL Rahul loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Brilliant diving stop. Got that away nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going, and they're hitting 6s.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Ouch, that looked nasty. Huge, that has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Milne shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nearly gets the edge. Milne with a great delivery there. Can't get that outside the ring field. No, terrible shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Thank you very much for joining us. Don't remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That's the match done, and it's always funny how these smaller targets can sometimes produce some more riveting matches. Thoughts, Ali?
India did a really good job with the ball. Defending such a small total was always going to be tough, but they made a good go of it.
Well, there's only one team really in it today.